Hi there, guys. I just wanted to share this with you. I have recently purchased a Glock G48 MOS, which is a fairly new gun for them. They've been out for a little while, but they've been hard to get your hands on. I ordered this one over 2 months ago, and it was on back order for a long time, but I finally received it, and I just wanted to share a little bit about the G48 MOS system and my initial impressions of it, although I really don't have a lot of initial impressions. Mainly I'm going to show how to install the red dot. Now, if you're already familiar with Glock MOS guns, that modular optic system is what that MOS stands for. They've had that on their full-size handguns, or their full-width handguns, or double-stack handguns for quite a while now. And that's a little bit different. They come with different plates that you can put on the slide to fit a variety of different optics. But the 48 is a single stack slimline pistol, and it has a plate on it that you remove to put the red dot on, but it doesn't come with a variety of different plates to fit different optics. So there's only a few optics out there, a few red dots out there that are made to fit. They also fit the 6 Hour 265, I believe, and one of the Springfield, I think the Hellcat pistol, and maybe one or two others. But anyway, it's the slimmer optic, and I chose the Swampfox Sentinel, and which I have right here. This was much easier to get than the pistol was, actually. But putting it on is very easy, very simple. This gun is empty, no magazine, no ammo, safe pistol. And so with the Swampfox, it comes with this tool. The Glock also comes with a little tool that you can take out the screws, but I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's just a little small plate here that's held on by 2 screws, and you remove them. Now, I ordered this one. You can get it with night sights, but I ordered it with the cheap Glock, the standard plastic sights that I don't normally keep on my pistols, but since I was gonna put a red dot on it anyway, I didn't wanna spend the extra money on sights that I probably will not even be using. If I decide I don't like the red dot and don't want to use it later, I can put my preferred sights on. And another difference on the Glock 48 with the MOS is the standard height sights actually work through the red dot. On the others, you have to buy a taller sight in order to co-witness through the red dot, but not on the G48. You can, if the red dot goes out, you can still see your standard sights. So just take these 2 screws out here. It's very quick and easy. And that just lifts right off, and then you have here's where the red dot goes. Now with the Swampfox red dot, I've already installed the battery, and it has a little piece that goes on, the battery goes on the bottom. It's just a simple watch style battery, and then you put this little cover on it, and that protects it makes it water resistant, and it just fits down here then into the area where you remove the plate. Now, the only kind of complicated part of this process is the red dot comes with 3 different bags of screws, and I wasn't sure which screws it was supposed to use, because if you look in their paperwork, the Glock 48's so new that it didn't have in the paperwork that came with the red dot which screws to use for the Glock 48, and I wasn't sure which ones were the proper ones. But I went to the Swampfox Sentinel website, and there is a section of that with help answers, and they had that right on there. And actually, it's one of each of two bags of these 2 screws. You use they're both M4 screws, and you use the 10 millimeter one, 10.1 millimeter one on the left side, and you use the 8.6 millimeter one on the right side, which seems kind of strange, but that's what you're supposed to use. And I've already test fitted this, and I already know it works, but I had not put a little blue Loctite on, and just a tiny bit, just on the threads. And that's probably more than you even want. So I'll get a little bit of that off, because you don't want it getting down. You just want some on the threads. And you put this in, the longer one on the left side, just like that. Except you have to put it on correctly. Now, put it on the left side. And then you just take the other screw, tiny bit of Loctite, comes out pretty quick. There, that's better. There, that's all that is to that. Now there is an elevation and a windage adjustment. Comes with a screw, a little tool here to do those adjustments. I will be taking this to the range soon and sighting it in. And this particular red dot is always on. As soon as it detects motion and comes on, and battery lasts about 1.5 to 2 years. I will probably, they're just so easy to do, I'll probably just replace the battery once a year. That way I don't have to worry about it. It's just, it's a very common, I think it's a CR2032 battery, I think. But anyway, that's very simple, very easy. The Loctite is supposed to be set in about 10 minutes and fully cured in about 24 hours. So I wouldn't shoot this until I'd wait about 24 hours after installing this before firing it. But I am planning to do a video. I also have a Glock 26 and a Glock 43, and I'm going to show the differences in those in case you're curious about the smaller, more compact Glocks for concealed carry. The 48 just fits my hand very well and is very comfortable to hold, and it's thin. It holds, the stock magazine holds 10 rounds. I actually have some magazines put out by a company called Shield Arms that hold 15 that are the same size, and I'll share that in an upcoming video. This only holds 10, but the Glock 26 holds 10 as well, and the Glock 43 I think is 6 with the stock magazines. So anyway, this would have been a lot quicker and even simpler if I had just put the red dot on correctly the first time for about 10 seconds. So anyway, guys, there you go. Hope that was helpful. If anybody's curious about putting a red dot on to one of the Glock MOSs, or if you would be interested. By the way, I did have to get a different holster so that it ends right in here so the red dot clears, but I'm still have a very small concealed carry. I use a Kydex holster that this fits into, and I'll be happy to share that in a future video as well. So anyway, that's it. Y'all have a great day.